Hello, Prosperity Partners. Russell Peden. Welcome back to our next episode of Wealth Wednesdays, where money is something you earn, but wealth is something that you keep. And so today we're going to move into our next of our wealth building foundational principles. So we've talked about over the last several weeks, we've talked about from our foundational textbook, the book that we're going to be studying from, and our foundation, laying the foundation for our wealth building is The Richest Man in Babylon. We're going to move on to my favorite book on creating wealth, which is the Cash Flow Quadrant by my good friend and mentor Robert Kiyosaki. And then we're going to move into some other books that I think you're going to enjoy. So let's get into it. So the very first principle that we talked about weeks ago was a part of all you earn is yours to keep, a foundational principle that which everything is built. So be sure to make sure you go back and watch that episode. Number two was control thy expenditures. So people say, well, how can I take 1 or 10% of what I earn is set aside when I can barely make it on 100%? Well, you need to control your expenditures so that you can have enough money to save that at least 10%, if not more, of your income for yourself before you pay anybody else. It is the only way that you can really start building wealth. Of course, I gave you some tools to use to help you with your expenditures. And then the next principle was not just control your expenditures, but make thy gold multiply, which is wealth principle number 3. And the point there is that now that you've got this little stash of money that you've been setting aside to grow your wealth, you need to actually put it to work to grow some wealth. Just put it out there so they can grab some friends and bring it back and take advantage of growing your wealth. Let your gold multiply, earn interest or rental on your income so that your money can start making you money. You can truly become an investor as you begin to create real wealth for you and your family. So today we're going to talk about wealth principle number 4, which is guard thy treasure from loss. Here's what he says in the book: guard thy treasure from loss by investing only where the principal is safe, where it can be reclaimed if desirable, and where it will not fail to collect a fair rental. Meaning, guys, we want to be sure that we don't lose money. You know, one of the kind of 10 commandments of building wealth is don't lose money, which means you should be smart with your money. Make sure that you invest in things where your principal is safe, or at least mostly safe, and it's also earning a pretty good interest or a fair return on that investment. And the key to do that is to only invest things that you understand. So always consult with others, people who are smarter. Seek advice from those more experienced in wealth building and more experienced in handling gold, as they say in the book, and let their wisdom protect your treasure from unsafe investment. What are unsafe investments? Investing in things that you don't understand, number one. But be sure you understand the risk of every investment that you're considering make. Always seek counsel, as I already said, and make sure that you understand there's risk with every investment. So don't look for the get rich quick scheme. A lot of things sound great, man. If I just invest this, I can get 10 times my money, 100 times my money. But be sure that you understand what you're investing in, which is why I invest primarily in real estate. I don't understand all this other stuff. There's all kind of things out there, but I do understand that people, no matter what, people need a place to live in good times and bad times, which is why I think real estate is a safe and profitable investment, because people are always going to need a place to live, some people a place to lay their head down at night. So, and you know what? A lot of times people want to invest and make personal loans to people. There's nothing wrong with becoming what they call a hard money lender, which means you are lending other people money to make investments or to do things they need to do. But make sure you get a good return. But personal loans to friends and family can be devastating. I have a friend say, just consider it a gift, because if you decide to loan, quote unquote, some money to a friend or family member, you might never, ever get it back. So just consider it a gift. You'd be better off just writing them a check and giving them the money, as opposed to thinking it's going to be a loan. And if you are going to loan the money, get it in writing and make sure that you get a good return on your investment. You get a good rental on your money, which is exactly what the bank does. When they lend money to you, they're getting a rental on the money that they give to you. So make sure you get a good interest rate on your investment and get your money back. So anyway, again, guys, that's it. So guard your treasure from loss. The point here again is just to making sure that you keep your principles safe. You invest in things you understand by consulting with people who are smarter than you, consulting with people who are experts in the things that you want to invest in, so that you can use their knowledge and understanding so that you can preserve your investment. You can also earn a good return on your investment. I hope that you enjoyed this fourth principle of wealth building. We've got just about 2 or 3 more to go in our foundational course. Then we're going to get into some advanced wealth building strategies in our next coming week. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.